Hey, if you're the kind of professional who's ever stood a little too long in a standard shop chair, you know the decision to upgrade isn't just about looking cool. It's about protecting your back, keeping clients comfortable, and making sure the money you spend actually pays off in daily life. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I'm going to walk through the Pibbs 658 Barbiere professional barber chair, not with a sleazy hype reel, but with the kind of practical questions that keep most barbers up at night. Will it fit my shop layout? Can it handle the wear and tear of back-to-back cuts? And does the price make sense for the features I actually need? First off, the biggest hesitation many of us have when we look at a big metal chair like this is whether the hydraulic system is truly professional or just a marketing buzzword. In a busy shop, a hydraulic pump that jerks, leaks, or loses pressure after a few weeks can turn a simple recline into a customer service nightmare. The Pibbs 658 uses a heavy-duty hydraulic pump that's built to stay level under the weight of an adult, plus the extra strain of a full-size seat. In my own shop visits, I've seen similar pumps hold steady for hours on end, and the heavy-duty label here lines up with what you'd expect from a chair meant to be used all day, not just for a few weekend appointments. The real test is that it doesn't require a constant push on the foot lever to stay in a reclined position. The lock holds without you having to keep pressure on it. That's a small but real comfort for a stylist who's already juggling a client, a clipper, and a phone. Next, let's talk about the adjustable headrest and the kick-out calf pad. A lot of lower-priced chairs give you a fixed headrest, and when you have clients with longer hair or a thicker neck, you end up pulling and adjusting the whole chair instead of just the headrest. The Barbiere lets you raise, lower, and tilt the headrest independently, which means you can accommodate a range of head sizes without forcing the client into an awkward posture. The kick-out calf pad is a similar story. It slides forward for taller clients and tucks away for kids or for those who just prefer a lower seat. In real-world use, that means less time fumbling with the client's feet and more time actually cutting. The mechanism is a simple lever, and I've seen it move smoothly even after a day of back-to-back haircuts. Now, the extra-wide seat and black vinyl finish are where the value conversation gets interesting. A wide seat immediately translates to comfort for both the stylist and the client. When you're dealing with someone who's sitting for 45 minutes or more, think beard trims, hair coloring, or detailed fades, the extra room reduces pressure points and keeps the client from shifting constantly. The vinyl upholstery is a practical choice too. It wipes clean with a damp cloth, resists stains from hair product, and doesn't absorb odors the way fabric can. The downside, however, is that vinyl can feel a bit colder in an unheated shop, especially in winter months. I've noticed that stylists who work in colder climates sometimes add a thin, removable cushion to the seat, which is an easy fix but something to consider if your shop isn't climate-controlled. Space is another hidden factor. The Pibbs 658 is a solid, fairly heavy piece of furniture. It's not a portable fold-away. That means you need to be confident you have the floor space to accommodate its footprint, especially if you have a tight shop layout or you're working in a shared space that already has stations close together. The chair's base is wide enough to stay stable during recline, but it also takes up a little more floor real estate than a slimmer model. In my experience, the trade-off is worth it if you have the room because the stability reduces wobble when you lean back, and you won't be worrying about the chair tipping during a long cut. If you're in a cramped barbershop where every square foot counts, you might lean toward a narrower, lighter model even if it means sacrificing some of the comfort features. What about the price-to-value ratio? I don't have the exact figure in front of me, but the rating on Amazon sits at 4.1 out of 5 stars from 374 reviewers, which suggests most users are satisfied, while a minority found issues that kept the average just above a 4. The reviews that do surface in the comment sections usually talk about the durability of the hydraulic pump and the adjustability of the headrest, the very things we've highlighted as strengths. The lower end of the rating scale tends to point to the chair's weight and the initial assembly effort. The kit comes in several boxes, and you need at least 2 people to lift and secure the base, which can be a hassle if you're a solo operator. It's not a plug-and-play item, so be prepared to set.